Hi, and welcome to QDQ Cards and Crafts, and today you're going to see me make a card. You're also going to see me mess up the card, and then you're going to see me try to salvage the card. And then in the comments below, you're going to tell me whether or not you liked how I fixed it. Okay? So here is my watercolor paper, and it's cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I'm going to be taping each of the edges about a little bit under about 1/4 of an inch. I'm just roughly eyeballing it because I will be trimming it off at the end. And I'm wetting my watercolor paper with just water, because I'm going to be kind of doing an ombre wash of color as my background. So what I'm going to do is lay some purple up on the top and lay some purple out on the bottom, and then kind of blend in a little bit of pink into the center. Now, as I'm watching this, it is taking it'll take a while before I'm happy with the results, but I kind of left the entire blending process in. Hindsight 2020, I feel like maybe I should have used that bigger brush to kind of do all the blending, just because it covers more surface area, and maybe it would have finished a little sooner. But you're just seeing me kind of go back and forth between the two colors until I like the blending. And it did end up a little stripey, but I like that look. And you see a lot of my older cards that I've made, if you look at my Etsy shop, which is linked down below, that I do a lot of these kind of ombre type washes, and I like it. So now I'm hitting it with the heat tool, and now it's magically dry. And that stamp set, which I will link up there, is from the October Little Bits box, which I did an unboxing video of from Amile Designs. And that is some gold pigment ink, just stamping ink. And this is the first time I'm going to be stamping with this ink pad, so you're going to see me struggle with the packaging. I really don't know why I added all this footage in, but it is what it is. And this is also the first time I'm going to be stamping, so you're going to see my fingers are very awkward. I think that I was a little nervous stamping on camera. It is my first time stamping on camera, so I mean, hopefully I'm going to try to incorporate, I have tons of stamps, so I'm going to try to start incorporating some stamping into my videos. So what I wanted to do was kind of put some stamping on one corner and then stamping on the diagonal corner. And of course that little piece of the clipboard was in my way, so I kind of laid it upside down, and I like it. I mean, it's kind of a rough, it's nothing precise. It's just kind of some rough stamping, and I just wanted a little bit of gold accents, as I'm on a total gold kick right now. I mean, you see my nails, right? So I was going to use that acrylic metallic palette, then I changed my mind, and so I decided to use my Dr. P.H. Martin's Hydrus watercolor in Carbon Black, my signature go-to, which I love. And I'm going to write in golden. The sentiment is going to be "You're golden," because I'm currently obsessed with everything gold at the moment. And this was a very rough, I didn't sketch it out, didn't plan it out, and thank goodness it was centered. So now with the ink, with the watercolor paint still wet, I'm going to attempt to write "your" with that brush, with that paintbrush, which I am still working on. I'm not good with writing that, and right away I knew I was going to screw this up just by that O alone. And I ran out of room. It doesn't look good. And I tried, and I looked at it, and I was like, yes, no, no, and no. It's not good. So here's me freaking out, thinking, should I just scrap the whole thing, or should I just try to salvage it? And here I am. I'm going to try to salvage it. So the great thing about watercolors is you can paint over it and it completely disappears. But then I'm left with this big black splotch of paint. Okay? So, yeah. So I'm going to hit it with my heat tool. And this is where I decide I'm going to use that acrylic paint palette. I'm going to pull out some gold. And then I'm going to wet it down with some water. And you're going to see me kind of do this all off camera because I didn't realize I was off camera. So there it is. Oh, maybe not. So I'm just thinning it out with some water. Like so. And then now I'm going to write in the word your. And I learned about, I learned from the spacing from the previous one, and just kind of, I think it worked out a lot better. And it kind of ties in the gold accents from the stamping by adding that your in gold, and I like it. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below. Should I have just scrapped this entire thing, or did you like how I fixed it? I mean, I'm okay with it. And so now I'm just going to trim off the edges. At first I kind of liked it. I really did. I liked it with the white background, but then I saw, like, if you see on the upper left-hand corner, there's a little bit of paint that kind of leaked through. And so I decided just to trim it all off. And then I will mat it on top of a black piece of paper, which was actually a lot bigger than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I think it was like a whole inch bigger on each side. So the matting was a lot bigger than what I was used to, but I figured I'd already screwed up this card enough that I was just going to go with it. So the card is a little bit bigger than a 4 1/2 by 5 1/4. No, wait, that's the other way around. It's a little bit bigger than 4 1/4 than 5 1/2. But I'm okay with it. Oh, there's my little one. She and I are at home because the big girl's at school this morning, so. And there you go. And now I'm going to show you the finished card. Do you like it? Is it okay? I mean, let me know in the comments below. Should I have just scrapped this card, or were you happy with how I fixed it? As usual, subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and thanks for watching and all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye!